Raider Nation. What's happened behind the scenes of the Las Vegas Raiders isn't noise. It's not made-up headlines, and it's definitely not smoke and mirrors. This is a quiet revolution, a surgical move, a cold, calculated, ultra-aggressive plan that starts now and is aimed straight at the 2026 season. While plenty of people are still arguing about a fence, quarterback, or the draft, the Raiders front office chose a different path, a path that could shift the balance of power in the AFC. And the focus is crystal clear: defense. More specifically, the secondary. What Fox Sports recently revealed isn't just market chatter. It's a warning to the rest of the league. Something big is being built in Las Vegas. The franchise understands that in today's NFL, scoring points is enough. You have to suffocate opposing offenses. You have confused quarterbacks, close passing windows, disguise coverages, and win games in the margins. And those margins are exactly where the Raiders got burned in 2025. Even with a defense that finished 14th overall and 14th against the pass, the feeling was obvious. There was no consistency. Communication broke down when it mattered most. There was no one to organize the chaos when games hit crunch time. The front office saw it. The coaching staff saw it. And now the response is starting to take shape. The plan is straightforward, bold, and no nonsense. The Raiders are ready to spend big at the safety position in free agency. No middle-of-the-road signings. No long-term projects that take years to develop. The goal is immediate impact. Veteran players who are versatile, smart, and capable of raising the level of the entire defense from the very first snap. This isn't just adding pieces. This is a deep rework of the backbone of the secondary. A complete redraw of the team's defensive identity. According to information leaking out of Fox Sports circles, two names have emerged as absolute priorities in this plan. Two players who don't just fit the system, but look tailor-made for what the Raiders want to build. The first is Jaquan Brisker, a safety already ranked among the top 31 free agents on the market. Physical, aggressive, quick processing, and able to play both near the line of scrimmage and in deep coverage. Brisker brings intensity. He brings presence. He's the kind of defender offenses feel before the ball is even snapped. But if Brisker turns heads, the second name makes even more noise. Kobe Bryant ranks even higher across market boards and is viewed by many analysts as one of the most complete defenders available. Bryant isn't just a traditional safety. He's a true defensive chess piece. He can line up deep, drop into the slot, play man coverage, handle complex zone concepts, and still show up against the run. His football IQ and versatility make him a cornerstone in any modern NFL defense. And this is where the Raiders' move starts to look downright dangerous. Because the plan for 2026 isn't just about signing good players. It's about changing how they defend. The coaching staff is studying a more flexible system, inspired by schemes that use three safeties on the field at the same time. That changes everything. This kind of defense messes with quarterbacks, blows up pre-snap reads, and forces mistakes. But it only works if you have elite football minds on the field. Players who are disciplined, adaptable, and capable of switching roles on the fly. It demands flawless communication. And Brisker and Bryan have already proven, in different situations, that they can handle exactly that responsibility. Adding those two would completely transform the Raiders' secondary. This isn't just about tighter coverage. It's about lifting everyone around them. Corners get more protection. Linebackers get freed up to attack. The defense becomes more aggressive, more confident, and far more unpredictable. The communication issues that haunted 2025 will be replaced by natural leaders. Guys used to making in-game adjustments, lining teammates up, and owning the moment when pressure is at its highest. There's also a major psychological impact. AFC offenses are known for creativity and speed. Young quarterbacks, spread systems, layered route concepts. A smart, versatile secondary completely changes how those offenses prepare. It forces opponents to think longer, hold the ball longer, and hesitate. And that's when the defensive front eats. Because the Raiders already have enough talent up front to generate pressure when coverage holds for just a split second longer. It's a domino effect. It starts on the back end, but it ripples through the entire defense. Financially, the timing couldn't be better. The Raiders head into the next offseason with close to $100 million in salary cap space and 10 draft picks. That means freedom, flexibility, the ability to attack the market without mortgaging the future. Unlike other teams, Las Vegas doesn't have to choose between now and later. They can build immediately and still keep room to adjust down the road. That combination is exactly what makes this plan so dangerous for the rest of the league. This isn't a desperate move. It's not a reckless all-in. It's a calculated build, structured, based on a clear diagnosis of what went wrong and solutions that directly address those flaws. The Raiders' defense doesn't need to be torn down. It needs refinement. And Brisker and Bryant represent that final polish, that jump from solid to dominant. Picture a Raiders secondary that can rotate coverages without tipping its hand. A defense where the opposing quarterback doesn't know what to snap, who's dropping deep, who's sliding into the slot, or who's attacking the line. A defense that forces mistakes by design, not by luck. That's what's being drawn up behind closed doors in Las Vegas. And the wildest part is the silence. While other teams chase headlines, leak exaggerated rumors, or hype unrealistic expectations, the Raiders have been moving quietly, but the Fox Sports leak changed the landscape. Now the league is starting to notice, start to realize something is coming. That 2026 could be a turning point. That a defense once labeled inconsistent could become a nightmare for every AFC offense. This isn't just about stats or rankings. It's about identity. The Raiders want to be a team that commands respect again. A team that takes the field knowing exactly who it is and what it wants to do. A defense that doesn't just react, but sets the tone. And all signs point to that transformation starting in the secondary. Started with the safeties. Started with players who see the game on a different level. If this plan comes together, Las Vegas won't just be improving. They'll be shifting the competitive balance of the conference. Sending a clear message. The Raiders are done rebuilding. They're gearing up to compete for real. To win big games. To decide seasons in the details. To stop being a promise and become a real threat. Now I want to hear from you. Do you believe this defensive revolution is the missing piece for the Raiders to go toe-to-toe with the AFC elite? Drop your comment, share this video with another member of Raider Nation, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any updates, because this story is just getting started and more info can drop at any moment. Let's go, Raiders!